All right, everyone, this is an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. All right, this is Uranus direct. Who's up for it? I am. Raise your hand. Okay. It's powerful reading. It's overlooked by a lot of people. Most of the time, Uranus going direct, you get some kind of explanation like, oh, now random things can happen. Uranus is the explorer, the thing that makes things happen, all that kind of stuff. Sure, yeah, all that's true. A little adventurous kind of thing. It's one of the planets that rules Aquarius, and Uranus is going direct right on top of the Aquarius new moon. All right? It's the side of Aquarius that makes them quirky, makes them fun. The other side is Saturn, which, makes them wise and smart and all that kind of stuff and practical and whatever. That said, Uranus going direct, it's been retrograde since the end of August, and you have to take into account all the energies that are around, okay? All the energies that have been happening. And the Uranus retrograde has caused the flare-up of the Ace of Wands I've been talking about, where it's like lighting a cigarette in a hurricane, I call it, where it flares up and then it burns out. They're ready to go and then they chicken out, that kind of thing. And the same applies to us. It's been difficult to make changes while Uranus has been retrograde, even though the energy around has been all about change. So now, with the Uranus, while Uranus was retrograde, I should say. While Uranus is direct here, as it goes direct, the wind is still there. That hurricane is still blowing because we have all these energies around it. But this time, it's a bit like lighting your charcoal grill, all right, where you spray on all that fuel, right, all the lighter fluid. It doesn't matter how much wind there is, that son of a bitch is lighting. And that's kind of what's happening here. This is where the rubber hits the road here in 2023, the year of the rabbit, for the change energy to really kick in, to take hold. All right, it's pretty wild stuff. It's an energy that I've been waiting for, and I knew, the Lunar New Year was going to be important. I always have. This year so far is playing out pretty much the way I thought it would. Even though by the calendar we're only 3 weeks in, we're actually a couple of months in, because the energetic New Year that I deal with started back in November on 11/11. That said, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless because you're all moving at different speeds on your timelines, dealing with different people in different situations. Okay, so Uranus goes direct. About fucking time. We could use it. A little lighter fluid on the charcoal. Never mind the wind. Here's my pre-shuffle, just on the surface. Wakey, wakey time. Here's the moon, crossed by the King of Swords, with the Death card, the energy of change, the rubber hitting the road, and an Eight of Wands, bookending the moon. Somebody waking up. Wasn't there a song in the 90s? I don't know who did it. Maybe it was like Katie Lang or somebody like that. Hey, what's going on here? It was like the main lyric, and I said, hey, what's going on? Or I don't know who sang it, but it's ringing in my head. All right? That said, I always get songs like that. Songs I never would have listened to. Stuff that it's just ringing in my head. This is what this is. This King of Swords, my king of action, wanting to be happy. Been in the shadows here, coming right out. Boom. Hey, what's going on? And this is where owls live. This great horned owl, he hunts at night. Here you go. Hey, somebody, again, the rubber hitting the road with the energy of change. The Eight of Wands, forward movement, more talk about that, but also it talks about coming out of the shadows. And who? The King of Swords here. My action king. Yeah. And these changes affect you as well. Keep that in mind. All right. Any changes you want to make are going to be this week alone. This particular week that we're in. We'll say 2 weeks with the period of the new moon energy. It's terrific. It's magic. You should, sometime around the middle of February, if you play your energy right, if you allow it to flow, look around and go, my God, my life has changed. It's different. And those changes don't have to be major. I'm not talking about winning the lottery. I'm talking about, internal changes, external changes, or both. Just quitting bad habits, worrying about not worrying anymore, having a more optimistic outlook on your future. All of that. It's powerful energy right now. So let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Uranus going direct. All right. Uranus retrograde's been jamming up the change. Not anymore. Change, just, you saw the forward movement there. You even saw the energy of change. And that night, and that great horned owl that hunts at night. That was an incredible pre-shuffle. I loved it. I laughed when I finished it. I looked at it. I dove for the record button. That's awesome. All right, first card out is Before the Cut. So why the fuck are we here? Give me the influence, the soulmate cycle with the influence of Uranus going direct. All right. Okay. 8 Pentacles. Time to put the work in. Time to do it. All right. Time to do whatever is necessary to get to the 9 of Pentacles, which is liberation from something. All right. Okay. I like it. That's the energy coming off it. That's what it is. It's not somebody distracting themselves. That energy is a different frequency. That's not what that is. You want proof? Time to put the work in. Time to get moving. Strength card. Lion holding one of the roses from the 2 of Cups. That can mean a soul's true purpose. It can mean just getting things right. We can't discount all the energies that are around us. Yeah, Uranus going direct allows the change to happen, right? It stops it from being wishy-washy or turning on and then off, on and then off. But also, we have to keep in mind, Mercury direct, my reading I did on that, what we talked about there, what we talked about in every reading I've done so far this year. It's all important. All that energy is here. It's the strength card. And it is. It's Leo energy. Leo is passionate forward movement. Doesn't mean you're dealing with a Leo. Doesn't mean that at all. All right? It's passionate forward movement. Let's go. Cut cards should back up the pre-shuffle, and they sure as hell do. All right? I said that great horned owl hunts at night. He's crossing the moon. He's crossing the moon card. All right? He thrives in that. Here we go. For him, that's daylight. Fuck. Let's do it. Give me a reading here, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence, all affecting energies, and the influence of Uranus going direct. All right. I haven't looked. Now I looked. The overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the Knight of Pentacles. What's fueling this? The 9 of Pentacles. Well, that's kind of a coinky-dink because my overall energy here crosses in my reading the card before the cut, the 8 of Pentacles. And when I was talking about the 8 of Pentacles, I said time to put the work in. Time to put the work in to get to the 9 of Pentacles, I said. I did. Rewind. Here it is. It's the overall energy of our reading. It's the end goal. This is just reliable energy that's coming off. This is moving forward. It's not always fast, but it isn't stopping. It isn't turning around. It'll get there. There's that 9 Pentacles that I already talked about. Fueling it right there. We'll put that there. Overall energy. This is nice. All right. It's energy you can count on. So the changes you make under this energy stick. They stay. You quit drinking, you quit smoking. If it's a bad habit, it sticks. You never go back. And you don't care that you quit. You don't think about it. It's very easy. If it's a life, or like with the runners, a life they need to leave behind that's toxic, they just do it. It's not even something. Their problem is a lot of these runners who are in toxic situations, we always pull the 8 of Swords. And they get in 8 swords and they fuck themselves right up the ass. That's where they get jammed up. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe, I could just sit in it, that kind of thing. Bullshit. All right? This is reliable, forward-moving energy to get us to some freedom, some liberation on a lot that's been bothering us, a lot that's not right, fixing things, making some changes. And the universe will give you signs. With Uranus direct, we often get a lot of signs and things. So get your damn nose out of your smartphone and pay attention. This energy affects you as well. Don't worry about the runner. They'll sort their shit out, and if they show up, let's hope they don't suck. All right. Energy around your connections right here. How they're behaving in the 3D is right here. The soul, their soul energy is right here. The message from the universe, separate from the reading, but read with the energy of the connections right there. Potential final outcome is right there. I will clarify everything. Throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet your sweet asses, because I know they are. There's going to be a link for an extended, for sure. The top of the description. Let's go. Energy around your connection right now. There it is. Devil. I hit the card too. Every time I do that, it's something. Son of a bitch. It's a goat with its feet on fire. It's a soul contract being called in when it lands here. All right. Somebody's karmic debt is being called in. All right. Also, there's an energy. There's an obsessive energy to do this. In other words, it's single-mindedness. You know, devil energy, often people who are single-minded are in devil energy. In other words, they're rigid. They won't change their mind. They won't change their opinion, even if they're wrong. They won't. It's single-minded towards this connection now. All right? That's very awesome. I can't wait to clarify that. But you know I'm going to pull on that. It came out in the energy of your connection. You know I'm going to pull on that in the extended. How are they behaving in the 3D here? 8 cups. What did I say? Rewind. I said normally, right? Normally they get stuck in the 8 swords when they start thinking about what they're doing. Somebody here in the 3D is making a hard decision, a brave decision, to walk away from 8 broken cups toward their 9 cups. Okay? And how do I know it's brave? Well, I know it's brave because of this 9 pentacles that's fueling our overall energy. This reading's all about getting to the 9 pentacles. And it's single-minded. It's very, you know, again, like I said, with this energy, if you need to quit a bad habit or something like that, it's done. It doesn't have a chance. You're almost putting devil energy, using devil energy against itself, kind of a thing. All right? It's really cool energy right now. Now take advantage of it for sure, and it's going to be around. You know, it's going to be, this specific energy is strongest during the new moon energy, but it's going to be around for as long as Uranus is direct, because the energies are flowing, and we've got that Jupiter going direct in Aries underneath the whole thing until May. Okay, and it doesn't get worse when it moves the Taurus. I can tell you that. So bookended the devil. 5 of Cups. Oh, what wakey wakey. Oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I? Cups belong in the soul. This is an accurate depiction of their soul. Their soul is a sad horse under this energy. It really is. It's hey, what's going on here? Somebody waking up. That 8 of Wands lights up the sky in that moon card from the pre-shuffle, and it was bookending. All right? That great horned owl on that King of Swords hunts in the moon, shows up. And that death card represented a lot of change. The rubber hitting the road for the change energy of 2023. This looks like change to me. Somebody walking away from 8 broken cups toward their 9 cups. And remember, you're attached to this energy. I'm reading the incoming energy, but in an equal opposite reaction, it applies to you. You might be thinking, you know, this connection hasn't been good for me. And I've learned my lessons. I'm tired of feeling this way, tired of guilt, tired of whatever. I'm walking away from this connection. You might be. They may show up to no one home. It's possible. It's up to you. You make your decision. As far as the runner goes, though, that's sad. That's, hey, what's going on? It's shame, it's guilt, it's all of it. And it's single-minded toward liberating themselves from it. That's for sure. What's the universe won't tell us? Red with the devil. 4 swords. Not listening to the devil. This is a card of shutting down the brain and allowing the soul energy to flow. Giving the brain a rest. The devil only lives in the brain. You notice it didn't come out here in the soul. I got cups in the soul. The devil came out over here, the energy of the connection, and I explained what that meant. What the universe is telling us on top of what I already told you is almost what I said. If you want to quit a bad habit in this energy, you don't even think about it. It's like it just happens naturally. You look back after 2 weeks and go, my God, I haven't had a drink, or I haven't had a cigarette, or I haven't done this, or I haven't done that. You didn't even realize you weren't doing it. It's like that for this person. It's saying that this 8 of Cups, walking away from 8 broken cups toward their 9 cups, it's not just about it being brave. It's which the Strength card told us after the cut. There is a lot of bravery. It's just it's single-minded. It's happening without them even realizing. It's like automatic, right? It's unreal. Okay, and that's backed up by this reliable energy here. What's the potential final outcome? Red with the 8 of Cups. Here's where the rubber hits the road. You know, you can't have... This is a fairly light reading in spite of the devil. We need a little shade. It's very little, but it is here. I get it. It's Fakey McFakerman, the Queen of Wands. All right? Yeah. But it shows this person walking away from the bullshit. It's red with the 8 of Cups. But this card also should make sense with the devil. Okay? Where's this shame coming from, which is red with the devil? I feel like I'm playing checkers sometimes. These two are red together, and this is like that. I feel like I just ran the table. But think about it. We got shame over here. We'll call it shame. It's the easiest. You all know what that word means, right? We don't need to use fancy words here or any kind of bullshit. Shame in the soul, okay, which is red with the devil. So again, what do they have shame over? The final outcome tells us, again, their behavior. It's someone waking up and saying, hey, what the hell's going on here? However, where's the shade, you might ask? Because I just lightened this up. The shade is in the fact that this is who this person is on some level. This is who they've always been. They're not used to the honesty that they'll need to have to be in a deep soul connection. All right? So keep that in mind. This is why this Queen of Wands is why this is brave for them. But I believe from the way I read the energy with the universe throwing the Four of Swords, it really is sort of a single-minded, sort of almost automatic action that it happens. It's very reliable energy. It's very nice, and it's exactly, this reading all the way from the beginning is exactly what Uranus Direct's influence is on the energies, on the surrounding energies that are already in play. It's unreal. We're going to talk to the witches. I'm going to wipe my nose real quick. It's running like a DM. And we're going to clarify the devil. All right, let's go. Devil, why is it here? Tell me about the devil. All right. I don't think they're listening to the devil. I'm going to keep in mind the card that was randomly at the bottom when I picked up this deck, which I didn't show you, but it was Justice. So I'm going to keep that energy is just floating around here. Justice. Unreal. Why is the devil here? Why? Ace of Cups. Because it's become toxic, and when it's become toxic, think of toxic as pressure. Okay? Think of this not as an Ace of Cups. I'm going to have to explain this energy. Think of this not as an Ace of Cups. Think of this as a tire on your car or a bicycle. And y'all putting air in it, right? And you're putting air in it. It holds air. It'll hold air. Sure, you could put, usually they tell you to drive around with 32 psi or 28 psi, but the tire will hold 44 or 50 max. You can feel, you know, if in case you accidentally go over, there's some headroom there. But it'll only hold to a point before it explodes, before it just blows up right in front of your face. That's what's happened here. This Ace of Cups has blown up on them because they put too much, they let too much sit. That's why we have this Five of Cups in the soul. That's why there's so much shame there. The soul is crying on this person. It literally is. It's the sad horse is a perfect picture of it. It's very sad. It's the horse that accidentally stomped its owner. And it's like, oh shit, what have I done? You know, like that. Okay, what's on top? Seven of Pentacles. Single-mindedness. Again, I point out, this guy right here, it is a little bit of divine timing energy. The energy is right for you two to come together. Sure, but that's not what this is saying. Most of the energy that's reflecting off this is about the fact that he's the only worker there. It's just, he's focused on this. This is my job. This is what I got to do. Okay? It's single-minded energy. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Look at that. Look at that. It's judgment. Yeah. It's judgment. It's again, all this person, all this runner. As I pull on the incoming energy, I get an energy belonging to a person who, with single-mindedness, no devil energy getting in, because it can only affect the brain. It's just static energy. It gets in the brain. That's it. It's all about ego. That's why if you're low vibrational, a lot of devil energies can get to you, right? This person here, brain shut down completely. Pure soul energy. The Five of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase, and it's right there in the soul. So we're operating from pure soul energy. It's Five of Cups. Someone's walking away from 8 broken cups to come to 9 cups to fix this. Again, a lot of shame for their behavior. This is someone from the past showing up. It's a single-mindedness, all right? It really is. It's unreal. You know, devil energy only affects the brain. And this person, we often see an 8 of Swords with them and things like that, where it gets in the way. It generates fears and stuff like that. Fear is good. Fear is a negative energy that can be good. It really can. But the problem with fear is it'll keep you stuck if you allow it to take over. As long as you control it, fear can make you sharp. It can make you make sure you don't make bad decisions. But when fear is controlling you, you end up stuck in life. Stuck in what? Like where this person was. 8 broken cups. All right, there you go. It's like that. All right. Doubt is the other side of fear. Doubt is also a good energy. Doubt can make you not get ripped off by the con man, right? You double check everything, right? That's you controlling the energy, the negative energy of doubt. It's technically a negative energy. The devil plants doubts. However, if that's you controlling it, that's where it becomes useful. But if you don't control doubt, if doubt controls you, that's where you see these low vibrational people that get in conspiracy theories and things like that. You could get wrapped up and it keeps feeding itself and you keep believing it and believing it. And the next thing you know, you're some whack job, right? All sorts of, it can run wild. That's why you've got to control your space. You've got to control your energy. Don't let the energies around you control you, all right? It's really what it is. And this person here is controlling their space under this energy. All right, there's a lot of shame for this Queen of Wands behavior. Let's talk about the Eight of Cups. Let's do this. Why is the Eight of Cups here? This is how they're behaving in the 3D. Walking away from 8 broken cups toward the 9 cups. And it is without any thought at all. It's all just feeling here. All of it. Let's go. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why? Why? I don't know. Why? Gee, I wonder. Walking toward 9 cups, I said. It's crossed by the Queen of Cups, the most love I could pull from the deck. Why? Because the cup is fucking empty, that's why. And somebody needs to fill it. That queen, she thirsty. Male or female, that is a thirsty lady right there. You know? And quite frankly, they're going to have to walk a while because that's salt water. You don't want to drink that. All right. Not fresh from the ocean. You don't anyway. What's on top? Eight of Pentacles. The card that came before the cut. Again, somebody's wakey, putting in the work. And also there's shame here too because primary energy flow is 5D to 3D. So we go like that. There's shame here for how they let things slide on their side. Let things slide. There's a lot of hard conversations coming from, especially for those of you where you're runners in a relationship that's toxic. This is a period with Uranus direct, especially over the next 2 weeks. There's some hard decisions, some hard conversations on their side. We may pull on some of that in the extended. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? In this case, Knight of Cups, yeah. Putting into work, wakey, time to go. Time to show up. Hey, what's going on here? Shame in the soul, leading to this energy flowing from the soul to the 3D leads to this. Why? Because somebody now wants to liberate themselves. They want to get to the 9 of Pentacles and they realize they don't have it. These are 2 8s. Just take the numerology. Somebody wants to move from this to the 9. Somebody wants to move from this to the 9. How are they going to do it? With this. This Knight has a cup full of fresh water for this queen who can't drink that salt water. See what I'm saying? It all flows together. All right? In the 3D, somebody here wants that. They want something new. They want love. They don't want 8 broken cups. They want cups that hold water. Now, the soul position, 5 cups. It is, the soul is crying. That's all I can say. All right? That's it. It's unreal. I got Stevie Ray Vaughan's "The Sky is Crying" ringing in my head right now as I look at that, as I feel the energy reflecting off that card. Awesome tune. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I tell you what, purely because I play guitar, I will never set foot in a helicopter. Ever. For under any circumstances. One of them rickety little single engine private planes that I got friends that have them. You want to come up in my plane? No. Because I don't want to end up on the news later. A small engine plane went down over Santa Monica. No. Fly your little tin can that runs okay. Fuck off. I play guitar. I got to stay away from stuff like that. We're all cursed with that stuff. Okay. Here we go. Here he came back. I said, I got it when I read the energy of your connection, which is bookending this. I said, I got to keep justice in mind. It was at the bottom of the deck when I first picked it up. Here it is. It's back. Justice. Crossing that. Somebody here wants to fix. They realize where they went wrong. A lot of shame for this behavior. A lot of shame for ignoring what they and let slide these 8 broken cups. A lot of it. There's a mass exodus energy here. There's a mass exodus energy here. I don't know why yet. Why? What's on top? Oh, I wonder. The Empress. That's why. This person here, it doesn't surprise me with cups in the soul. They're up and they're balanced. It's all soul. They're all emotion. I said there's no thought here. Do you see any thought? I don't. You see an 8 of Swords somewhere, overthinking or anything? No. The only thought on the table is 4 Swords, which is telling me about the brain being shut down and the single-minded nature of what they're going towards and how they're fixing things. This is all emotion. It's all from emotion. Why is the Empress here? That's a very powerful energy. The 2 of Pentacles. Again, somebody making a decision, and I know that because I asked why is the Empress here? The Empress always makes a decision. You couldn't male, female in this example case. You couldn't have the Empress be the Bachelorette on TV because she picked the guy in 5 seconds. You wouldn't have a whole show. Advertisers would be pissed. What do you mean it's over? It's over. She picked. What? It's episode 1. I know, but she picked. Empress can feel. It's powerful feelings here. Also, there's a part of the shame is in the indecision, which is exactly what I said in part about the 8 of Pentacles. That they let these 8 cups, broken cups, slide. There's a lot of shame here, and that's a very powerful feeling. It's a motivator in some way. It really is. Okay, 4 of Swords. Let's talk to the fickle old gal universe. Come on now. 4 Swords. I've already explained it, but maybe the universe got something else she wants to say. I don't know. And yeah, she's a she. I'll tell you that. All right. 4 of Swords. Why is it here? Ten Pentacles. Crossing it. Yeah. Someone's no longer thinking about what's 10. Maybe the soulmate is 10 Pentacles, or maybe my 10 Pentacles is okay. Somebody knows in a single-minded way, all through emotion. Their emotions are leading them to the actual 10 Pentacles, which looks like, because Judgment is here, they're showing up your way. All right? Again, it's a wakey. We can even take surface energy here and say somebody's been sitting on their hands, and now they're not. Right? It has a lot to do with the new moon energy. It does. I know that's an eclipse, but it also represents the new moon, which Uranus going direct is right on top of. What's on top? Speaking of on top, 4 Swords on top of 4 Swords. Says the same thing. It's just a repeating message from the universe. It says, Steve, I don't have anything else to tell you. You explained it absolutely beautifully. Okay. Wow, I rarely get compliments from the universe. That's very nice. Thank you. Okay. 4 Swords. Why is it here? 7 Cups. Yeah. Again, somebody could see a clear choice. It's what I just got done saying. It's just a repeating message. Somebody can see a clear choice because they're not overthinking it. They've shut the brain down. They're going with their feelings. They know where the 10 of Pentacles is, and they know they don't have it. And there's a lot of shame here for behavior. Again, the pre-shuffle in this reading is very important. That Death card. I told you in the intro of this video that it's the rubber hitting the road of the change. You know, if you've been wondering, well, where's the change? Steve keeps talking about this is a fast-moving year, and then where's the change? I haven't seen it yet, and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, you sound like that. Well, it's only fucking January 21st. Calm the fuck down. Or what is it? January 23rd. Jesus. Calm the fuck down. All right, we're just getting started here. There's things that are falling into place. That's why my 3-card readings throughout the month of January have been the universe prepping you for the energy, right? It's like getting you ready. You know, you're in the makeup chair. All right. Well, you ain't in the makeup chair anymore. The director's about to yell, go, let's do it. Rolling, action. Here we go. Queen of Wands. Tell me about it. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Let's go. Final on this. What's the Queen of Wands going to do? I wonder. No, I don't, because I already know what energy's here. I like to give the cards to show you, but this Queen of Wands is going to do a flippy, a flip-flop. This Queen of Wands is going to actually, I think, open up a little bit. That's what I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not. It's crossed by the Five of Pentacles. There's an energy around this of this behavior, a realization that this behavior has left them out in the cold. Again, around this Queen of Wands, I said this is what this Five of Cups is about the shame for this, because this is bookending this, and this should make sense with this, so they tie together. All right, now I got somebody here who's done with this behavior, knows in the environmental energy around them, it's literally they're being shown that this behavior, it has cost them. They're out in the cold on something, and I think they're fixing to come out of it. I truly do, and I'm right. It's the Knight of Swords right there. Somebody putting in the work. They're coming in with a message. There's a message here. A message, again, it's a change within themselves. It's a fast-moving energy. It speaks to the Eight of Wands in the pre-shuffle. It's read with the Eight of Pentacles, which I find interesting in this reading. It means this guy here, I said about this card that there's a little bit of shame, of course, for letting this Eight of Cups, these 8 broken cups, slide and ignoring what they really wanted, right? There's a bit of that. It's like this guy here all of a sudden came back from a break where he realized all that and is now working his ass off to get to the Nine of Pentacles. What you're going to see here, what this card is saying, is a pickup in speed. And that makes sense. We just hit the year of the rabbit, right? Chinese New Year. Yeah, this is where the rubber hits the road with the change that occurs in 2023. It really is. Okay, what's read with the Knight of Swords here? A lot of Freudian slips in this reading too. You catch them all, they mean something. I don't know because I'm not here. But your person will be here shortly because this is a Six of Cups. Somebody from the past showing up. Again, these cards are read with these cards, but they should make sense with these cards. I got someone from the past showing up into your present right there. I got someone from the past showing up into your present right here rather quickly. Someone who's got something to say. This card, the Six of Cups, proof of it, it's read with the Knight of Cups. All right? I think they show up a little more swordsy than the Knight. Somewhere in between here, right? Somewhere in between here is how they show up, but net, this gives me a Page of Cups somewhere in here. All right? A little bit pagey. But that's okay, because I already told you. The shade here is this is who this person is. They're core programmed, right? Core programming is what we learn in childhood, what life teaches us as we grow through adolescence and stuff like that. Their core programming is to be this. So this is very different for them. So yeah, probably show up as a page, something along those lines. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe. This is a beautiful reading. It represents, right from the pre-shuffle, right all the way through, it represents exactly what Uranus direct is doing with the energies around it and how it's interacting and why it's important. All right, let's see where we go. Give me 3 cards, see what else the universe wants to tell you, and I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo. Because I want to know what those 8 broken cups are. I want to talk to the devil, right? And I want to talk to the sad horse. And then I'll probably pull a pyramid. I'll probably pull on how the energy is affecting you. Get you some advice. And we'll pull a timeline. And all in all, it'll be about almost an hour-long reading, I'm sure. Because I'm sure I'm going to find something when I talk to the devil. I have no doubt. Let's go. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell everybody before I go pull some wicked voodoo? What do you want to do? Whoa. Okay, they're flying out of the deck. Fine, we pulled from the bottom. Really wanted me to pull this King of Pentacles. Really wanted me to. Oh. King of Pentacles. Jesus Christ, I think I just orgasmed all over the place where this energy came out. Crossing the King of Pentacles, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, where again they're walking toward here. So it's you, right? 9 of Cups crossing the Empress. I don't know what this person's told you. I don't know. All the universe is saying is this. This is why I creamed my shorts when it came out. I don't know what this person's told you or led you to believe by their silence or running away, but you've awakened something inside them that can't be shut down. You are hands down, inside, internally with this person, the most important thing that's crossed their path. They can't find you anywhere else, but it's beyond that. It's beyond that. you, who you are. Who you are. The King of Pentacles, the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. You can't just find those anywhere. Go ahead, go out and go for a hike and try to find one. Good luck. Right? Has changed this person completely. It's just your very existence, just crossing paths with you. Them getting to see someone like you and feel someone like you. You are that, the universe is saying you, the Empress, are that 9 of Cups that they're walking toward. It's not about them trying for something else. They can't find you anywhere else. So for a good number of you, this person is showing up. I suspect it's a little pagey how they show up, just the way I feel the energy. Okay? So, but if not, if you want to be an optimist and look at it from a knight perspective, it's a Knight of Cups holding a sword. Okay? That's the best way I could describe it. It's a little, it's a little like that. It is because of their core programming. It's because of who they are. It is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I do. This is solid. My read is tight this morning for sure. I'm going to go pull an extended. If you want the extended, the link is in the description. I got a lot to pull on here. The Devil, the 8 of Cups. Now maybe this, your connection, I don't know. There's a lot of things that are very clear when Uranus goes direct here. And again, there's not a lot of thought in this reading. It's all feeling. And that's why this is so powerful, this little last message from the universe. So I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. If you want the extended, the link is in the description. Good luck.